Good evening. Oh, I made some boo-boos working on this, and I figured it out today. Miscounted on this top tier, and in two different ways. All of these other tiers coming from the middle are one, two, three, four, five, six, and then it steps up. Then one, two, three, four, five, six, and it steps up. And then one, two, three, four, five, six, and it steps up. Then one, two, three, four, five. So all of this is off. And looking at, hey Yasser, looking at my layout that I originally had put together, I realized what I did is I didn't count. Oh, why is my sheet not up? Sheet. Oh, I need to fix that. Hold on. Sheet. This needs to be this window. I didn't count the outside wall. I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I put my wall. So I put the wrong one. Well, I have actually, I don't know if you saw my YouTube comment. I opened this up. I made a copy of it, and in fact, I'm going to go to it now. And then I opened it up in Creative, and got the structure block out, and moved. Oh, shoot. I opened the wrong one. This one. I had the structure block out, and what I've done is I moved my outside wall out one and down, and over here out one and down. And then all of the platforms, I moved them all up one and increased their X and increased their Y to the way I had it when I figured everything out. So now that is not over the chute that things fall down. So this is the way I intended it to be. And I'm really tempted to just go with it like it is now, because I put it in creative mode. I got the structure block. I moved everything. It took me a good 30, 40 minutes to get the structure block set up right. It is exactly where I wanted it originally. So, and by moving everything, I'm not using any extra blocks. Hey, storyboard. Just talking about how I took my world while earlier this evening, took it into creative, used the structure block to move all these platforms to where I meant for them to be originally. They all needed to be one. Let me turn the sheet off. The sheet that was there has kind of an Excel spreadsheet layout of the of how I was building it, with counting all the different blocks I use for the first tier, second tier, third tier, fourth tier, the platforms, the pillars, all the wood. And this is the layout I wanted to go. I wanted this to be 3 blocks above. I wanted the water stream to flow in the proper amount so that the center of the 2 platforms basically weren't touching, and it was open. So I want to do this. This is how I want to do it. And let me go ahead and get these last 2. Oh, I'm not tall enough. So that finishes the platforms where I want them. And all I need to do now is work on the walls. One thing I did want to do, let's see. Nope. There it is. I hear you. Is since I'm going to be working on the roof, the walls and the roof are the remaining parts, but I want to make it where let's go from there and let's see where that goes to. It's kind of hitting down there. Let's go down. Oh, let's sleep. It's about to be bedtime. I want to make an easier way to get up and down than going through the main chute, because as I build the walls up, and certainly when I build the roof, it's going to get very dark in here. But let's grab some stone. We'll make, because I'm going to use those anyways. Put that away. I don't need these for the moment. The roof is going to be, I had planned on using cobblestone and covering it with wood buttons. And then once I'd mentioned that, Yasser's like, well, if you're going to use wood buttons, you don't need to use stone. It's like, oh, it kind of makes sense there. So let's make this a little bit safer to go up and down. Oh yeah, I use bubble elevators like that all the time. And to be on the safe side, let's see. There we go. Much safer. All right. So let's go up. They diffuse it. Slabs on bedrock will diffuse the light, and diffusing the light, I just need to get the light level down to. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's not good. I didn't see Baby Bear there. Oh, let's go eat and regen a little bit. Very, very close call since I was in there trying to go through my chest. Let's grab some of this. So in Bedrock slabs, whether they be top slabs or bottom slabs, they will diffuse the light, and then once you diffuse it, skylight will drop by one every block further down. And I only need to get skylight down to 7. Yasser actually pointed that out to me on my last build a few months back. So the roof of, yeah, one more hit. The roof just needs to be 7 above the platform because it's going to take the 15 skylight. The slab is going to diffuse it by 1, and then 1 more for each time. So 15, 14, 7 more is down to 7. So the platforms will be at skylight 0, skylight 7, but block light 0, which is what, because everything, it'll be dark in there. So the platforms should be just fine. That's why I had calculated out from the platform to the base, or from the outside water stream to the base of the platform, basically where the spawning is. It's 4 layers, and then 3 more for the columns, and then 4 more above that. So I need to go up on my outer ring by 11, and then I can start putting down the roof, because I just need to go up 7 above the platforms. I could. That would give me, let's see, 200. I would need 400 more blocks for the walls, which I don't want to do. I don't want to do. Oh, let's go this way. I don't want to do mixed materials on the walls. Well, I guess because the light propagates down diagonally, so I would have to have the light, the roof expand out a number of blocks equal to however many layers of the wall don't connect to it. So if I don't connect 1 layer of the wall, then I need to have the roof go out 1. If I don't connect 2, then I have to have the roof go out 2, sort of thing. Which I could do that. All right, let's see if mean Mama's gone. Mad Mama's gone. Yes. All right. So let's put this away, put that away, put that away, that away, that away. And I do need to that corner has the water, so I'm not going to mess with that. I like crab. I don't know. There's so much good food out there. It's getting close to my birthday. I like strawberries in April. My mom got them for me when I was a kid because they always started showing up on the produce shelves in April, and that's when my birthday is. Plus, all the yummy things in the world are pink. All right. Oh, polar bears. Just straight up smacked me. Oh, shoot. What's a cool giraffe fact? I would think that lots of animals would have something similar. I'm sure most primates do. Well, I'm not a scientist, biologist, so I think I read somewhere that zebra prints are unique like that. Really? I do nothing to you. Build for building what? All right, so we got that. For going up. All right, so how many do I have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, plus another 45. I have just under 500. Each layer is going to run me 200. I can only build 2 layers. I did not bring enough snow. I miscalculated, or I've wasted that much. I must have miscalculated somewhere. Because I need 200 times 10. I have a quarter of what I need for the walls. If you build 2 blocks, there probably will be that many. Let's I need like 1,500 snow blocks. Fun times. They'll all be gone soon. All the goats. Yeah, jumping goats, all that. All right, so I think I need 10 layers. It's 200 a layer. Yeah, 50, 50, 50, 50. Yeah. Oh, I left all my stone over there. Let's sleep. I don't think I'm going to have this thing done by day 200. That's sad. Boo. Do I have any more in here? I do! Boom! Alright, so now I've got... So that is 27 times 64 plus... Let's see, 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 64, 45. 2029. I did have enough. I just didn't bring it over. Boom! Let's make this happen. All right, we're going to start in the back corner. Oh, for real? Do you have a baby with you? I don't see a baby, but we're going to start in this corner. And I'm thinking I want to do... How far can you build 5 away? No, darn it. Nope. Ah, boo. Losing my cushion, y'all. You can't build 4 away. It would have been so helpful if you could. Ah. It is helping. Oop. If I don't run out of blocks. Now, one thing that I did not account for, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if I can save this, is I did not count the corners. There's one under this, right? Yes. So I can save that, well, most of that. I can't save that, but who cares? You're all full of animal facts today. What about the bunnies with the red eyes? I did on the last corner. I need to go back and do the one way over there. Oops. That bunny. Right there. Hey, bunny. I think they got rid of the killer bunny that they had at one time. And I didn't. Isn't there a thing where if you name tag a bunny a certain name, it gets a unique uh, color palette? Yeah, that's what it was. Named after somebody's um, pet rabbit. Really? I didn't know that one. Like it changes color or it's just multicolored? Ah, I'm gonna have to try that sometime. Let's see. I thought they had already added that. Or maybe I'm thinking of horse saddles. I always thought name tags were such a weird thing that they're like, oh, it's gonna. You have to have like a expert level librarian to buy one, or it's considered treasure loot if you fish for one, and it's the only way to really get it. I had heard about going upside down. I haven't ever looked into it before. Oop. All right, so I'm four up, and we're about to go seven up. Oh, I should have brought my bed up here with me. Uh, I will sleep this night away. Because the top of these walls over there probably is not very lit up. Yeah, because I had the initial ring, then I went up by 3. Now I'm going up by another 3. So um, I'll be 7 up from from this 4th tier. Yeah, that's what made me pause when I said it. It's like 7 up. Oh, yeah, the drink. So 1, 2. Let's go that way. True. I could have hit it with that shovel too much and been gone. I mean, luckily, it's not a hardcore world. Yeah, I'm hoping that goats can't jump 7. Oops. It's only been 5 minutes. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I make it at least fairly enjoyable. At least it's peaceful. I try to make it peaceful. I hate jump scares and surprises. And there's that bunny over there. Oops. I see you, goat. You eyeballing me. Um, I think it's. I think you get it from certain goats. I got it. I've only got it once. I've found one in my friend's realm. I forget why. I think it was just from killing goats. And I've never looked at what the uses are. That may be why I just happened across one at one time. So this will put me up to 10. Oh, I gotta go one level up more, but I need to fill out that anyway. So that may be where I found it. Was the pillager outpost? I once on my friend's realm, I went and journeyed thousands of blocks to the pillager outpost. I was looking for an LA. They didn't have any. It's like she picked the worst spot, honestly. She's like, oh, let's go to the cherry biome. It's like the cherry biome is 1,200 blocks away from spawn, and it's 2,500 blocks away from the nearest village. But it's cherry biome, so it's pink. I couldn't argue with that logic, though. True, it is. I pink is probably my favorite color. I enjoy things that are pink. I've seen What's that Alaska fisherman crabfish shows? Crabs are pink. Most of them, at least. Oh, I brought my bed up here, and I just forgot that if I put my bed down and I go to sleep, where will I hop off of my bed? Oh, Lord. This was a bad decision. It is. I wish I would have finished it before day 100, but I just couldn't quite get there. Let's see, 42 minutes. 12-foot long crap. Oops. Making sure nothing's spawning. Yeah, that's what I'm nervous about now. They'll be at least 24 blocks away from me. All right, so that is all of these up to 10. They got to go one more higher. Then I can start the roof. And then there's this whole section. I do want to. I want to get down from here. Yay! Yay! So, day 100. Day 100. I think I'm going to take a couple minutes after the stream to do a little day 100 review, but I still have a little bit to go. I want to be able to go up there. So, let's make it to where so I have to pillar up here anyways. Ah, let's do this, and let's do that, and for shits and giggles, let's do that. All right. Whew. And let's... Um, yeah, I think I'm early enough in my streaming life that I could probably do a dark humor joke and it won't hurt too much. We're all grown-ups here, right? I know I am. Oh, a mom joke. Between your mom and cancer, not any mom, but your mom. Now what is the difference between your mom and cancer? Ooh, that's definitely a dark humor joke. And I'm sorry. I feel bad for people that are raised like that, honestly. I'm good. I'm glad that it's not true, because that would be like, oh, I feel so sorry. It's yes, sir. If you do not come from a broken home or an abusive home, then it might take a moment to recognize the humor in it. That it is dark humor, as in it's definitely a joke, um, for the appropriate kind of company. I'll say that. All right, let's go fill in. Now that we got a way up there, let's we can fill in this a little bit. Ack. All right, I am down to 26 snow blocks, which that's the walls. That's the walls done, except for these two, which is an exit out of here. And I have a path up here where I can start putting on the roof. All right, 51 minutes. Let's do our day 100 review. So this is our big giant mob grinder with the 4 different biomes that it's going to get. I am at 11 blocks in height, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is there. I look like I'm 2 above the opening. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Which from that level, 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's go back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So blocks above that will diffuse the 15 for the skylight by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. So our skylight at that level will be 7. All of these are unspawnable because these are all top slabs. These are bottom slabs in here, just simply to avoid having to have extra blocks here, because if I had a snow block here, I'd have to put another button on it, whereas I can get half the resources by using a bottom slab here and not here. Alright, so that's good. Oh, I wanted to get on the platforms. All the platforms have the trapdoors, which I did hear. Oh, inform light command. I'll have to use that. What I'll do is once I get the roof on, and then I take the torches out, and then I'm gonna go into creative mode, check the command, because if once the torches are out, this thing is live, and 24 blocks away is going to be very lively. So I'll check that in create mode. So I'll need to take all these torches out when we're ready to open it up. All over here is the desert. So, okay. We're going to have water streams coming in from the side. They're going to spill over and spill over and spill over. I think I need to have signs or fence gates above this. Over here is the jagged peaks where the strays are going to spawn. Over here is the cold ocean where drowned will spawn. And then obviously over here in this corner is going to be the deep ocean where more drowned will spawn. And to help me with getting the water out, I got an infinite water source. We have that many extra snow blocks. So break the border of the inner ring of its 7. If I break this ring, well, I could, but then this will be 5. I mean, I kind of divided it up by making each of these 6 long, 6 long, 6 long. Well, when I put the first stream down, I'll do it on the far side. We'll check it out and see what works best. That way we can just have the water go to the edge. Besides, doesn't it, when you get to the last little bit of the water stream, doesn't it get really slow in the last, like, 1 or 2? But, while it's still day 100, let's do the rest of the review. So, got this little platform down here, which obviously I'm going to make a lot safer. And light it up, because it gets dark down here. Even in the daytime, it's like almost pitch black. Nothing up there. Back to home base for day 100 review. I'm not at that point yet. That's probably be tomorrow night. I want to finish the roof before I put the water in. Down here I've got my pasture, which I'm going to go ahead and put a torch right there because it's dark down here. my snowman buddy that helped me make all of those supplies. I need to get a cauldron. I'm ready for it. My wheat farm's going pretty good. My spruce trees are doing pretty decent. I'm going to be moving this infinite water source down to the basement at some point, along with the wheat farm over here. There is the mob grinder, mostly done. We've got the roof, the water streams, and the lights, and it'll be done. So we're probably at least 75, probably 80 or more % done if I had to put a number on it, to have that finished. We're going to move our sheep down to the pasture at the bottom once I get some fence posts, which we'll do that once the mob grinder is done. There's so many plans I have for this place once that is done, because once that is done, that's going to be my resource to go. I want to get iron. I want to get redstone. I want to get copper, sand to make glass, tuft for another form of blocks, copper obviously for all the really useful things that it does now. Oh, day 200. Day 200. I'm hoping I have a villager trading hall up working on, and my end goal is to make. There's different varieties of villagers. There's desert villagers and jungle villagers and taiga villagers and snowy villagers. I want to make a village in each of those places and breed up a whole, not a huge 5-6 people. And each of those places I'm also going to put in their own trading halls, which won't be iron farms like my main one that I'm standing on now. So they're going to be less of a it won't matter as much how far away they are from each other. I just don't want them to combine, which I have had that happen when I built a swamp villager over in the mangrove, and they kept wanting to go over to the taiga section, which is a space right over there. Yeah, that was I had to separate them. No, you guys can't play together. But yeah, day 100 here with the old man playing video games. We are almost done with our first big project, and many, many, many more projects to go after that. And yeah, one of the future of the card is about a special man. I like that too. I hope they don't, because I have messed with the villager rebalance. I hope they don't screw up the diamond trade where they require a diamond for armor and tools, or at least armor they had, and they screw up the iron trade for the armorer where he wouldn't buy blocks of iron anymore. I remember those are the two things I did not like about the new villager rebalance. So I hope when they do introduce the new villager trading mechanics, they don't bring those in. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, in Skyblock, it's so hard to get diamonds. You can't use them in villager trades because otherwise you're going to wait hours, if not days and weeks, just for one diamond. And we don't have fortresses really to go loot. We don't have end place the cities that, at least not an infinite amount of them. I'll say that there's not an infinite amount of all these things that could be sources of diamonds. And I think the diamond chicken is probably the best solution for, hey, if you are patient enough, you'll get a diamond. And in all honesty, unless you want trims, which you have an add-on to make them cheaper, but the only thing you really need a diamond for, if you have the villager trading all taken care of, is a enchanting table. Or I think a jukebox, which, I mean, jukebox would be fun. I'm trying to remember what else a diamond is used for. Tools, armor, obviously, but enchanting table, jukebox, I don't know. True, true. But that's where a patient person with chickens, and once you have enough iron for hoppers, and you do get a diamond chicken, you're okay because you won't lose that diamond. In case, like as I explained earlier, it's like in a couple other video or I was talking to someone on your webpage, you could very well miss it if it despawns after so many minutes. Anyways, chatting with the author, chatting with Storyboard. See you guys. It's been fun. It's been real, and we'll try to do this again tomorrow. Diamond chickens can be fully automated. I believe it once they do spawn, and you have hoppers and patience. All right, glad you stayed up with me, Yasser. I know you're kind of an early bird, at least according to me. But talk to all of you guys later.